Charlie Munger is a great role model to learn about life. So in this video, we will cover his key ideas about how we should live our life, and we would be talking about what should be our focus in life, how to understand the world correctly, what should be our attitude in life, and what he said about reading. So coming back to what should be our focus in life, what should be our main orientation in life. So according to what I understood, what Charlie is saying is our main focus should be to see the world as it is, to understand the world correctly. That should be our first main focus. And our second main focus should be on building our own character. Okay, and how to see the world correctly. To see the world correctly, we have to go through lifelong learning process. We have to learn lifelong. Okay, and he has explained how to do that. And when we learn in a particular way, when we can understand the world correctly, then we can have reasonable expectations in life. And when we have reasonable expectations, then chances are there will be less disappointments. The second reason is when we understand the world correctly, we will be able to identify big opportunities which are very rare. And third, we'll be able to avoid big blunders in life. Coming to character building requires three things. The first thing is we should be reliable. Being reliable is a very strong message from Charlie that unless you are reliable, suffering is guaranteed, misery is guaranteed, according to Charlie. The second thing is we should have this attitude that we should deserve what we want. I should deserve what I want in life. And that becomes an antidote for envy, jealousy, resentment, those kind of emotions. And third is we should have this attitude that life will have its challenges, but I will soldier through. Never ever feel sorry for yourself. Okay, these are the three building blocks for building a strong character. And when we build strong character, we will be able to avoid temptations in life, because many times those temptations leads to big blunders in life, and we will be able to handle adversity better. And finally, we will be able to attract good people in life. And all this will actually help us to lead a good life. And what is a good life? Charlie has explained that also. So good life consists of having financial freedom. And we will be able to achieve financial freedom because we will be able to identify big opportunities in life. Second is you are engaged in work you like. So work is very important in what Charlie has described about a good life. It's not like you become rich and you have financial freedom and then you are not doing any work. So you have to engage in meaningful work in life which you like. Third element of good life is you are surrounded by good people, surrounded with good people. And fourth is you have removed toxic people from your life, and financial freedom helps you achieve that. You can say no to working with people who are toxic in nature. So now we are going to focus on 2 points in rest of the videos. First is lifelong learning, and second is on character building. So what he has said about lifelong learning is that we need to have models in our head, and these models are key ideas from branch of science, engineering, biology, psychology and economics. And these models, they explain and describe how the world works, how and why something is happening in the world. And different models describe different phenomena in the world. So there are roughly 100 models which together describe most of the world. And according to Charlie Munger, we should make a list of all these models and have it ready in our head. That is the first step in terms of learning. And the second step is we have to relate our experience to these models. So as we go through the life, we will notice what is happening in the world, and we will have our own experience of life. So when we are trying to understand our own experience as well as what is happening in the world, we should ask question why it is happening or how it is happening. And then we should go through that list of models, 100 or so models. We should go through the list one by one and see which of these models are relevant here and fully or partly describing the phenomena which you are trying to understand. So model will tell us why or how something is happening or not happening. So one or more model will describe together what is really we are trying to understand. And this is how we can understand the world correctly. That we have to have models of the world in our head and we have to go through them one by one as a checklist, and we should go through from first model till the last model. So that is very important. It is important that we go through complete list of the model as a checklist. Otherwise we have this tendency to jump to the conclusion, right? So we might go through first few models and we'll find some of them are relevant and we will think now we have understood the phenomena. Whereas those models might be partially explaining the phenomena which we are trying to understand. So it is important that we go through complete list of the model. And second is we should do this every time we are trying to understand anything in the world. And that is how practice will develop. And this is the only way where learning will be useful to us. We will have confidence in our learning and we will be able to correctly understand the world. So this was about learning part, that we need to have models in our head and relate our experience to those models. Now coming to the character building part of it, what should be our attitude? The first is discharge your duty faithfully. And for that, we should have the attitude is we should do the difficult task first, fix our mistakes quickly, and force yourself to consider opposing arguments. Be open to consider opposing arguments, means don't avoid conflicts, and have a sense of humor. The next attitude, which is no envy, resentment or revenge. And third is never ever feel sorry for yourself. No matter what the difficulty is, soldier through in life. Develop the ability to take losses and adversity. And every setback is an opportunity to become bigger and behave better. And wisdom in life is don't try to be brilliant. Instead, avoid stupidity and have low expectations in life. Second is play where you have an aptitude, where you have a talent. That is where you should engage in life. And also, we should know the edge of our competency. And third important thing is to bet big on big opportunities in life. Big opportunities are rare. And when we encounter big opportunities, when we are able to identify big opportunities, we should bet meaningfully on those big opportunities. And lastly, what he said about reading is that just reading is not enough. We have to grab the key idea from the book we are reading, and then we have to do something with the idea, implement that idea, take action, make some changes. Because actual learning is changing something, changing your life, changing your mind. And he highly recommends reading biographies. Maximum learning about life can happen from reading biographies of great people. So that's all. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day.